And this is what nobody will tell you. You are living in a cross-section of reality. The fourth dimension, where past, present, and future coexist, is accessible right now through a specific technique that Goddard documented. But there is a reason why this information is not in university curricula. You see, when you understand that, you can literally select which future to experience. Not attract, not manifest, but select from options that already exist, you become ungovernable.
Energy is a portal, and ancient people knew exactly how to manipulate this very energy to create anything at all, because they knew that they couldn't create nothing if they didn't have to activate this frequency, these energy portals, to be able to create anything at all. They were so advanced in it, they even went ahead to create energy centers. You think those were just mere pyramids, or you think those were just mere tombs? I tell you, the secret behind some of those great inventions, some of those great constructions, they were being used as energy portals. I tell you something, a lot of people in the very world that we live in today understand this secret, and they are using it to create mind-blowing inventions in their lives. And how do you create this energy portal? Right now, right here, you have to understand something, that everything that you have come here to do is to manipulate energy. All of your success is dependent on how well you are able to manipulate this energy. And this is exactly how the world works. There's a hologram where every possibility resides. Basically, it has been proven by science, quantum physics. So now from that hologram, there's the reality that you're actually living right now. There's the reality that you crave for. There's the reality that you don't want. There's a whole lot of possibility actually residing in that hologram right now as we speak. So if you only understand that the power to select, to choose which reality to focus on depends totally and completely on you, you will change your life. But this is exactly what they don't want you to understand, that the sole power to select and choose which reality to focus on right now depends on you. Then you become ungovernable. That's the truth of the matter. Understand that from that hologram resides every possibility, everything that you want, everything that you will ever want. And to bring it into the 3D dimension that we presently occupy and live right now, you have to understand that there's a mechanism and a system that you have to employ to ensure that you do that. And so what happens exactly is you use feeling to shift dimensions. What you do is you just can't do it because you don't understand how to do it. Your feelings, you can use your feeling right now to shift dimension. In fact, the feeling that you are feeling right now is telling everyone about the dimension that you're operating in right now. Or I put it this way, your feeling right now is telling us the kind of aura you have around you. If you're feeling down and feeling moody, that's an aura around you, and that's creating something in the physical world for you. So if you want to change the reality that you're living in right now, you want to change your reality, you have to do something. To key into it, you have to use your thought. And then once your thought registers with your subconscious mind, you have to understand that once your thoughts triggers that feeling, then that feeling takes you to that energy portal. If you're able to sustain that feeling long enough, that aura, once you're able to sustain it long enough, then you're about to create something real in the 3D dimension. Let me put that in a simple term again for you. What I'm trying to tell you is you use your thoughts. You lock your thought in on what you want, not what you don't want. Remember, what you want. But anyways, whatever it is that you're able to focus your thought on will create that feeling. That feeling graduates to becoming an energy portal, a frequency, an aura, that when you bask in the euphoria of that aura long enough, I tell you, you will bet something in a physical world that you're living in. It's just a matter of time you will bet something. Now, what I'm trying to explain, if you still do not get it, is if you want, for instance, abundance, let's say that you want a good life, you ask yourself, what does it feel like to be abundant? What does it feel like to have enough money in your bank account and all that? And what does it feel like? It feels like security, right? It feels like confidence. It feels like you're not scared of what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink tomorrow. You're not scared of paying your bills. That's what it feels like, right? When you're abundant, when you're living in abundance, you have more than enough. That's what it feels like. It feels like you wake up and know that tomorrow is taken care of. Then use your thoughts to think about those things that I just mentioned. Just start to think about tomorrow. You're good. You're okay. You're good. Everything is taken care of. And then continue to think about it. Manage to feel the feeling that you will feel if it were true. And then sustain the feeling long enough. Once you're able to sustain that aura and that feeling long enough, I tell you, you just created an energy portal frequency that will bring into reality, into this 3D dimension that we're living right now, that thing that you earnestly seek for. That's how the world works. That's how these great people are achieving great things for themselves. I know you think that, how am I going to do that? You're worried about a lot of things right now. Or some of you don't even believe. I want you to know something. It doesn't take you anything. Just practice. Just lock your thought on a particular thing that you want right now. Create a feeling around it. What would it feel like if you already have it? And that aura, sustain it for a prolonged period of time, and watch what your life will become. I'll see you in another video.